areas for allowing them to serve with quality products and services for over 41 years, and they hope to continue to serve for many, many more years to come. Mr. and Mrs. Garcia would like to thank the City of Rio Grande City Commission and the City and the EDC Board of Directors for this award. Garcia Sewing Machine and Vacuum Cleaner Shop is in Rio Grande City's May 2026 Business of the Month. Before we move with more festivities, we always like to give the opportunity to the recipients to see if they want to share a few words, express whatever they like about their business, their career, or anything. So the podium and the mic is all yours.
Does this go down?
You can take it down now.
I hold it? Okay. I had to write it down because I wasn't going to be able to remember.
It's okay.
Okay. Benito and I would like to sincerely thank the City of Rio Grande City Commission and Rio Grande City EDC Board of Directors for selecting us as Rio Grande City's May 2026 Business of the Month. We are very honored and truly grateful for this recognition. For more than 41 years, it has been a blessing to serve Rio Grande City and the surrounding communities. We are thankful for the support, trust, and friendships we have built throughout the years. We are especially grateful for our family, friends, whose dedication continue to inspire us to keep going every day. Benito had cancer 11 years ago, and I'm not gonna lie, we were gone for over a year. We were at MD Anderson over a year inside. The thing is that Benito never said, "Take me home." Benito didn't have a voice for over 8 months. No, almost a year, 11 months. And he never wrote down, "Take me home," which is frustrating for me. He always said, "Take me to Rio." He wrote, "Take me to Rio." He never said, "Take me," we live in McAllen. He never said, "Take me home." I would complain to my 5 kids and say, "Nunca dijo tu papá, take me home." He always said, "Take me to Rio." We were not able to build. We have properties here, but we were not able to build because from then on we have to be more careful. But his life is here completely. Dedication in every which way you can think of. Okay. We would like to thank our loyal customers and to everyone who has supported our business over the years. We look forward to continuing to serve this community for many more years to come. Again, thank you so much, and God bless.
I like your phrase, take me to Rio. It's going to stick with us.
Yes.
Well, sir. Yes, sir. So which month? It's your 42 year. Oh.
This year, yeah. Yeah, this year. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, with the family? Yeah.
Ready?
Here's my oldest.
Welcome, man. Congratulations.
Everybody big smiles. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mr. Lopez. 5 chairs. Just paying for the, yeah, so that's it. Yep. Pero-
All right. Seems that everybody got settled in. Please get comfortable, and thank you so much for being here today. Sincerely appreciate the crowd and the support that the community offers to their community members. We're going to move to another item, and that is 1E, which is the presentation of Citizen of the Month Award. Again, this is one of the items that also makes us very proud every time that we get the honor to be able to issue this award to a special person. It's always very difficult every month, and we have conversations, and Ms. Montemayor is a witness to this, because they're always asking us who's going to be our Citizen of the Month, right? And we're having to sit down, brainstorm, and pick a candidate that's a deserving candidate. And it's very difficult because there's a lot of talent, there's a lot of people that deserve recognition here within our community. And it's always a challenge to, you might think that it's not, but it's very difficult to pick a special individual that we're gonna be able to say, you know what, this is, on behalf of the city of Rio Grande, we believe that this is a person that deserves this particular recognition. To us, it's a very special recognition because it's an individual that has been able to positively mark the lives of a lot of people within our community, that has a legacy to be recognized, that's either a well-educated individual that has made a difference within his or her community. It's a very special person. And today, after all of these challenges and after all the struggles, we have picked one candidate. And that is Maribel Montemayor. Yes, we see you. We see you back there. Your celebration is not over yet, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna inform the community of all the achievements and obviously the accomplishment that have been created over the year. So, and I'm gonna ask Commissioner Olivares to please read the
Yes, Mayor, thank you.
bio that has been
And
prepared for us.
it's an honor for me to read this biography that was submitted by Ms. Montemayor. My name is Maribel H. Montemayor, and I am a native of Starr County, Texas, where I was born and raised. I'm proud to call this community home, as it has shaped my identity, my values, and my lifelong commitment to education and service. I am married to Omar Montemayor, and together we have a 13-year-old daughter, Amanda Carolina Montemayor. My family is my greatest blessing and my motivation in everything I do. They are the heart of my support system and a constant reminder of why hard work, perseverance, and dedication matter. I was raised by a strong single mother who sacrificed everything for her children. Alongside my sister Edith Hernandez, I witnessed the challenges she faced while raising 2 girls on her own. Growing up, we lived in a 3-generational household with my grandmother, my mother, and my sister, and me. In many ways, we learned to fend for ourselves at an early age, which taught us independence, responsibility, and resilience. Life was not easy, but the love and strength within our family guided us through every hardship. My mother always emphasized the importance of education and taught us to be resilient, to work hard, and to hustle with determination and purpose, regardless of obstacles. Her example continues to inspire me every day. I graduated from Rio Grande City High School in 1991 and continued my education at the University of Texas Pan American, where I earned a bachelor's degree in bilingual education. My passion for supporting students and helping them succeed led me to further my education by earning a master's degree in counseling, as well as a certification in school leadership. For the past 28 years, I have dedicated my career to serving in the same district where I began. I started as a 2nd grade dual language teacher at Gruya Elementary in 1996. I later continued my work at Alto Bonito Elementary, where I taught second and third grade and served as an instructional coach for 7 years. Throughout my journey, I have had the opportunity to serve in many roles and participate in important educational initiatives such as No Child Left Behind and Gear Up, all of which strengthen my commitment to student success. My career then took me to Rio Grande City High School, where I served as Gear Up counselor and later as a school counselor. I continued to grow professionally and became an assistant principal before transitioning to Ringgold Middle School as Dean of Instruction. I was later honored to serve as principal of Ringgold Middle School. Today, I am proud to serve as a principal of Rio Grande City High School, where I have held this role for the past 3 years. Returning to the campus where my journey began has been both meaningful and fulfilling, and I remain committed to supporting students, staff, and community. Outside of my professional roles, I am actively involved in several organizations. I serve as a co-manager for Texas Star 4-H, a member of the F.J. Scott Women's Organization, and serve as treasurer for Texas Preceptor Pi Omicron Sorority. These roles allow me to continue giving back and staying engaged in service beyond the school setting. My journey has been shaped by hard work, perseverance, family, and a deep belief in the power of education. I am proud of where I am from, grateful for the people who have supported me, and committed to continuing my work in service of students, my family, and my community. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Maribel Montemayor.
Now, Ms. Montemayor, if you wouldn't mind sharing a few words.
I forgot to add, I'm also a leader co-leader for a troop for Girl Scouts, but anyways. So I was thinking, it's been a hard week because we will be graduating students tonight. So it has been very chaotic. So I say, should I just speak from the heart or should I just, type something up? Which I decided to type something up. But yes, because then I said I'm going to forget. But anyways, I am truly humbled and honored to be recognized as a Citizen of the Month for Rio Grande City. I sincerely thank the city board members for this nomination and for believing in the work I do for our community. This recognition means so much to me because everything I do comes from a servant heart. I believe in serving others, uplifting the community, and leading with compassion and integrity. I also want to acknowledge all the people who molded me into the person I am today, my family, especially also my mentors, which some are here today, educators, which are also here, and my colleagues in this community that helped shape my values and purpose. Their sacrifices, guidance, and love for the reason I stand here today. And of course, I can't forget my mother, Carolina O. Hernandez, who shaped for who I became today. I cannot thank her enough for being the perfect role model. And her struggles just made me want to be better. And that's one thing she would always emphasize, education. And that's what I try to emphasize, especially to our students, that education is important. It doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter we get the college degree or not, but it matters what we do when we come out at the end of the day. Even if it's a certification, that is important. And that is our job at the end of the day. I also want to say that my philosophy has never been to lead because I am the boss. I've always believed, and I always tell my staff, I don't need you behind me, I need you next to me. And I think that is something that I always live through, because it is important to uplift the people who work for us and who help us grow. And at the end of the day, that is my job. And to make sure that our students get educated, to make sure that my admin and my teachers grow, and to keep moving and looking forward to better things to come. So I try to surround myself with people that uplift me. Thank you so much, because I could not do it without everybody who is here today. And I think that is the key to everybody's success at the end of the day. And I'm still growing, and I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to be the best version of myself, which I think we never really get to that. But hopefully, I can inspire somebody else to keep growing and do better for themselves. thank you again for this, and I truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And thanks to my husband who puts up with me all the time because I'm never home. I'm never home, and he understands and he helps me with that. So kudos to my family also, because without them, there's no way that I could get this job done. Thank you, and may God bless everybody.
bien, pero nosotros... yo ando, mira, yo ando, pero... Como que si fuera mal día. I was gonna get yours.
Okay. All right. Having concluded item 1E, we have another special presentation for today, that being the Employee of the Month. As I've said many times before, you just saw that we recognized somebody from our community, somebody that we thought was outstanding, somebody that was special. But we also recognize that within the city, we also have that kind of talent, that we have special individuals, that we have talented individuals, that we have people that are willing to go above and beyond their calling. And it makes us very proud to be able to recognize one of these individuals that is within the city. Makes us very proud. Please tell us who is our Employee of the Month,
Our
or
employee,
who's going to do the presentation.
it would be
Mr.
Ruben.
Go ahead, sir.
I wrote something for the Employee of the Month.
Very well. Yes, sir.
So this individual has dedicated over 23 years of continuous service to the city, and in December will reach an impressive milestone of 24 years. Beginning his career in 2002 at the city's original water treatment plant, he has consistently demonstrated a strong work ethic, versatility, and commitment to public service. Throughout his tenure, he has contributed across multiple divisions, including assisting operations at the wastewater treatment plant and responding to major water line breaks and emergency situations when needed. His willingness to step in whenever necessary reflects his dedication to ensuring uninterrupted services for the community. With over 11 years of specialized experience in metering, he has played a critical role in 2 major citywide meter replacement initiatives. His extensive knowledge and hands-on experience have made him a reliable resource within the department. Whether addressing technical concerns or assisting residents, he is widely recognized for his ability to provide accurate information and dependable solutions. His professionalism, experience, and commitment to excellence have made a lasting impact on the Public Utilities Department and the city as a whole. And it is my honor to present the Employee of the Month award to Mr. Sanchez.
Mr. Sanchez, in a minute, we'll give you a chance to say a few words, but we want to say sincerely, thank you. You've been with the city for a very, very long time. And as I mentioned earlier, we like to recognize individuals like yourself, individuals that are dedicated, that make a difference within our community. Who knows how many calls you have attended to? Who knows how many households you've been able to provide a service to? You probably don't even know the kind of a difference that you've made throughout the years that you've been here. But we know something. That and your service is worthy of recognition, and today we want to say thank you, and today we want to make you our Employee of the Month.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner.
Okay. You have the second place on that, because last time we had one that said, thank you. So you added a little bit more to your speech, but thank you so much. So you're on second place for short and sweet. Thank you. Si hubiera dicho en español, gracias. Gana por una sola palabra. No gana porque el otro fue thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Here you go, and a little something. Muchas gracias. Pasa.
Camisita, ¿verdad? Fueras avisado. Hubieran venido todos aquí.
Now we're going to move to item 1G, which is a proclamation that has been prepared. This proclamation being for National Historic Preservation Month. Proclamation, National Historic Preservation Month for May of 2026. Whereas Rio Grande City, founded in 1848 and recognized as one of the oldest settlements along the Texas-Mexico border, reflects the rich and complex history that shaped the American border region as it exists today. Influenced by indigenous people, Spanish colonial settlement, Mexican heritage, trade, American migration and expansion, and generations of families whose contributions help define the cultural identity and enduring spirit of the community. And whereas the city also recognizes the historical significance of Blas Maria de la Garza Falcón and the original Spanish land grant settlement that later became Rio Grande City, representing an important chapter in the early development and history of the region along the Rio Grande. And whereas Rio Grande City contains significant historic resources ranging from residential neighborhoods and architectural landmarks to cultural landscapes forming the foundation of our shared heritage and collective identity. And whereas the United States is approaching the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, a milestone that invites all Americans to reflect on our nation's highest founding ideals. And whereas the National Trust for Historic Preservation has designated May 2026 as National Historic Preservation Month, with the national theme, All People Are Created Equal, focusing on the diverse historic sites, neighborhoods, and landmarks that bring this powerful promise to life and tell the full American story. And whereas historic preservation is about more than restoring building, it is about honoring the many hands, diverse voices, and varied stories that shape our 250-year journey toward becoming a more perfect union. And whereas it is important to recognize the dedicated individuals and neighborhood advocates who work to protect the unique character and diverse history of our region. Now, therefore, I, Gilberto Falcón, Mayor of the City of Rio Grande City, do hereby proclaim the month of May 2026 as Historic Preservation Month in Rio Grande City, and urge all residents to recognize, celebrate, and participate in the effort to preserve our shared local history. Signed, yours truly, Gilberto Falcón, Mayor of Rio Grande City. Thank you. Okay, at this time, we're going to move to item 1H, departmental reports. Chief, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commission. For the police department, a couple of items. Glad to say we did receive $14,767.99. That is for our bulletproof vest. It's a grant that pays a portion of what the cost to replace all our vests. So for this budget, we had already been budgeted over $32,000 to replace all our body armor. This will help cover that cost.
Very well.
Also, our police academy has started. We started with 17, unfortunately 2 dropped out. So we have a total of 15 in the academy. And I would like to invite you all to, on June 12th, from 4 to 6, we will be at the local Stripes next to Chick-fil-A. This is the first time we'll be doing and teaming up with Stripes for Operation Brain Freeze. So between that time, we will be giving out free slushies to all our community.
Brain freeze.
So everyone is welcome. It doesn't matter if you're an adult.
At what time is this?
From 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on June 12th. And also, I'm glad to say that we are starting to receive our new fleet, the 5 new trucks that we ordered.
Yes, sir.
So they started coming in this week.
Great news.
So,
Thank you.
all right, thank you.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor,
Good afternoon, sir.
City Council. Let me see here. So for the month of April, we had approximately 433 calls. We conducted 37 animal captures. We completed 38 adoption and foster placements, and we handled 17 wildlife captures.
Any prosecutions this month?
No prosecutions this month. So I'd like to add that we also had a lot of dogs and cats that were in distress, either on storm drains. So we had several calls on that. We had to get the cats and dogs out of the drains. And I'd like to end by saying that we're also getting the patrol unit, an extra unit from, I believe the police got 5 and we got 1.
Yes, sir.
So that should start rolling too.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Chief?
Good morning, or good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Mayor, Commissioners. My name is from the Rio Grande City Fire Department. I'd like to say that this month, past April, we had around 63 calls. And the group attended 3 different fire drills at 3 different locations for citizens. And we also attended a career day at a school and an expo at Immaculate Conception Church. As of this week, we went ahead and finished the renovations at the airport, and we went ahead and opened it up. So we currently have staff at the airport manning 24 hours for
Oh,
that
wow.
size of the community.
Great.
So,
Has it been used lately?
yes, well, they've been responding to calls, basically. So it hasn't been used before, prior to the damages that occurred, but they went ahead and finished it. We're just waiting for the doors, the bay doors, but other than that, we're
It's up
moved
and
ahead.
running. Thank you. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor Commissioners.
Good
Leo
afternoon,
Cantu,
sir.
Finance Department. I'll give you a brief summary on the finances for the city. Starting off with property taxes, the original projected levy for the year was $4,909,000, of which $71,481,000 have been in adjustments done throughout the year, leaving an adjusted projected levy of $4,837,541, of which we've collected $3,867,570, or representing 81.93% of the total levy projected for the year. Slightly below the 82% that we're normally at around this time of the year, but right around the corner. Sales tax performance. Sales taxes for the month of May were $663,978,000, representing the highest for the month of May, and that's a 13.93% increase over last year's May, or 81,274, more than last year's. Also for the year, we're at 12.73% increase. That's significantly higher than the 5% that we had budgeted for this year. That number is also the highest the city has seen from year to year since 2020. In 2020, I believe we had 13% increase from the previous year. After that, we've seen 4 or 5% increase from year to year on sales taxes, and this year we're at 12.73%, which is a really good number. The revenue and expenditure sides, nothing new to report there. I think we're doing great with our budget as revenues are high. As far as sales taxes and property taxes, expenditures, I think we're staying within budget for the most part. We do see a little bit higher than normal, 62%, but that's because of some expenditures that happened early throughout the year, so that brings the percentage high, but we should be fine at the end of the year.
Have fuel costs affected our budgets in the different departments?
It has, but we did budget accordingly. I don't know, I guess, I don't think
So
that
we're okay.
we're okay so far with the budget. Everybody's under budget, so we normally budget the 5-year average. I know in the past, gas prices were high, so that helped us this year. Everybody's still under budget, especially, I mean, the police department is the one that uses the most, they're under budget, so we're good there. For water and sewer, over the first 7 months, we've seen $606,890 increase in revenues. We had projected $800,000 for the whole year. We still got 5 months left to go. I did get the projections for June this morning. They were a little bit slightly lower than last year, and I'm thinking it's probably because of the rain. People don't use that much water when it rains, so it's lower than last year, but aside from that one, every month has been higher. Consumption was lower. this month compared to last year's, by around 12 million, I believe. So I guess it's a good thing for the citizens. It's a good thing that we're having all that rain coming down. So, and that's it. I don't know if you have any questions for me.
No questions, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Guerra.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners.
Good
I'm
afternoon.
standing in for Judge Rene Orlando Garza, couldn't be here today. Sends his apologies. We have scheduled court today. My name is Diana Sanchez, and for the month of April, we have 273 new cases filed during the month of April, non-park, state law, and city ordinances. 85 cases dismissed by prosecutor and statute of limitations. 269 traffic and docket citations were closed during the month of April. 51 Class A, B, and felonies were transferred to the county and district attorneys. 37 violations added to the Omni-based system during the month. 23 arrests were made on the month of April, and our total report revenue for April is $34,917.97. That's all we have to report.
Very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. Ruben Salinas, Public Utilities Department. Let me give you a brief little update on what's going on outside. In Las Lomas Booster Station, we ordered pumps back in March. We've received them and installed them. These pumps are now generating increased and more consistent water pressure throughout Las Lomas area compared to the previous system that we had, which would experience pressure fluctuations during peak usage times. The upgraded pumps will also improve service pressure in Alto Vista and surrounding areas, including Chili's and Rattler Drive, helping maintain a steadier and more reliable water distribution citywide. I would like to also add that we did this in-house. We saved over $30,000 by installing the pumps ourselves, and we also did the electrical work on these pumps. For department activity, we had 2 sewer connections, 2 water connections, utility deposits, we came in at 52, and work orders for the month was 383. This includes sewer troubles, water leaks, and service cutoffs. And back in March, I believe, we got approved our VACCON, and it's officially been delivered.
It has?
Yes.
Oh, great.
So we're working on getting the sludge permits and the weigh-in, and it should be ready to go. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I just wanted to say thank you for all the hard work, sir. It truly makes a difference doing a lot of these projects in-house. It takes a lot of creativity, and obviously it takes initiative, and we wanted to say thank you because it really makes a difference. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ruben, I have a question. How are we doing with the confusion that we're happening with the changing the addresses with the water meters? How are we doing with that?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
The changes on water meter addresses, remember that some addresses were apparently attached to like a neighbor or like some other address. Were you able to fix that already?
Yes, well, currently with Mr. Sanchez, the employee of the month, we've sent him on site to verify the addresses. So what we're doing is we're getting the meter number and we're getting the account number, and we're verifying it on Encode and on site to make sure that the meter that's belongs to that resident is also belonging to that account on Encode. So we've practically done 99.9% of the job already.
So very few, because I received a call like 2-3 days ago, and I was like, let me ask. So I called Mr. Milan, and apparently it was fixed, but I just wanted to make sure that everything has been resolved.
Yes.
We just don't want to charge somebody else's water usage to somebody else, you know?
Yes, of course not.
Okay, and if that happens again, just try to get to the bottom of it and make sure that that person doesn't pay,
Overpays
for
for
somebody
the
else's.
services.
Yes.
Yes, sir, will do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor,
Good
City
afternoon,
Council.
sir.
Good afternoon.
Hector Barrera of the Public Works Department. For the citywide cleanup, we had 436 citizens to go to that 14 acres for the trash. We're en route with our brush pickup. We're en route. We're still active on our alley paving. We've been cleaning drains. We've had quite a few rain So we've been active on drainage cleaning, and we've been working with code enforcement with illegal dumpings. And if you have any questions for me.
No questions, sir. Just keep up the good work. We've been getting a lot of compliments on all the alleys that have been paved. Thank you so much for being on top of that and for doing a very good job on that.
Okay,
Appreciate it, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor, City Commissioners.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cantu.
I'm Mr. Cantu with the City Planning and Code Enforcement Department. My monthly report for the month of April, we have a total permits records, 172. We did 10 plan reviews. We issued 7 certificate of occupancies. Our monthly office logs were 719 calls. Inspections were 110. And we had a total of 229 people walk in. Our health department did 19 health inspections, and we followed up with 52. Code enforcement opened 232 new cases, and they closed 68. Our 911 department issued 58 new addresses, and 3 are pending. In our permits, due to the storm, as of April, we waived 36 permits at a valuation of $922,776. And at that month, we waived 5. Our commercial certificate of occupancy that were issued were for Cito Med LLC, located at 2546 Central Palm, Suite 10, 110, Corazon Vaquero, located at 106 West Main Street. University of Texas Health Services Center of Houston, located at 2542 Central Palm Drive, Suite 202. Alpha Electric Solutions at 108 North Washington, Suite A. And Goody Glam Boutique, located at 5733 US Highway 83. Any questions for me or department?
No questions, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Hello, Mayor, Commission. I'm Norma Fultz with the Rio Grande City Library. In the last month, we had 2,000 visitors come into the library. We received a $10,000 grant for our summer reading program from Save the Children Foundation. In addition to that, we received what they call in-kind, and they have an gift in-kind program. And they have big companies like Target, Johnson & Johnson that donate to them, and they in turn pass it forward from publishers as well. Excuse me. And we have received more than $25,000 worth of donations with books, toys, and other things that we have been giving out throughout the year. In addition to that, we were honored by IDEA Public Schools. They received a grant from the Rio Grande Valley Philanthropic Foundation, and then they were asked to select a nonprofit in the community to give a grant in their name. And we received a grant of $2,500.
Oh, wow, that's great.
So we're excited about that. We are getting ready to kick off our summer reading program. I don't know if you've had opportunity to see the town crier, but in addition to all our social medias and the city social media, we have a half page on the town crier with our summer schedules and our Fun Friday schedule as well. I invite you and your families to join us on Friday. We are going to kick off with Jurassic RGV at 10 a.m. this Friday, May the 29th. All our Fun Friday programs are free for anybody to come and attend, and it'll be at the Veterans Memorial Park. We have different schedules for, depending on the age groups. We have Group 1 and Group 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays, and Group 3 and Group 4 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can see the schedules online, or you can go to the newspaper. But we also recognize that not all parents can bring their kids to the library. So for those, we are encouraging them to register online, and just any books that your child reads, especially if they're checked out from our library, that'd be great. But anything that they read, we want you to register, and as long as the kids have read their quota, which we want them to read at least 20 books, then they will be invited to the summer reading program party, and we have some really fun activities planned for that group. And so our building is almost complete. We're down to the last few little bits and pieces, and then we will be hopefully have access to it here in the next week or so. Y'all have any questions?
I noticed that you're having problems with an air conditioner?
We,
Does
yes.
that affect
in
the old section?
Yes, in the old section, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you, any update on that, or?
Well, I have submitted, I'll be submitting a memo for the budget so that this next year, and hopefully we can get that worked on. And I know that part of it is already being worked on currently, but we might need, in addition to those repairs, we're going to need a new unit.
Okay. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you do.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners.
Good afternoon, sir.
Marco Trevino for Parks and Rec. For this month, when it comes to the parks, Alta Vista Park finally getting lit up today, by tomorrow, if not the latest Monday. I know this project has been a little bit delayed due to the weather, so for the people, for the residents there in Alta Vista Park, the light's coming no later than next week. Veterans Memorial Park, you guys are, the community and the members are invited to this afternoon at 5:30. The ceremony for the scoreboard is finally gonna be up and running, so hope to see you guys there at 5:30. When it comes to sports, Pony League Baseball finally coming to close to the end of the season. We will be sending quite a few teams to represent Rio Grande in the All-Star selection. So they're gonna be showing their talents at the All-Star level. Basketball, it's almost closer to the end. I know right now for the teams or the people that are looking into basketball, there is going to be a delay. The school has some work to be done in the parking lot, so next week it's going to be an off week for basketball and this week of graduations. So stay tuned to come back. When it comes to soccer, soccer is starting. Our first games are June 5th. It's a very exciting moment. We have over 30 teams, age level ranging from 6-year-old all the way to the high school division. So 30 teams for their first season is a great outcome. So very proud of that. When it comes to track and field, we have started registrations. First practice is scheduled to start June 1st. Practice will be a little bit different this year. It will be at Joe R. Sanchez Stadium from 6 to 8 in the afternoon. Our turkey trot is already scheduled in the books for November 14th, so stay tuned for any information on registering for that. And we held our first rodeo committee meeting this past week. I'll tell you, it was a lot of information, the excitement behind that. So I think it's going to be a pretty good project for the community when it comes to that rodeo. If you have any other questions for me or any questions, I'll be.
No questions, sir. Thank you. And we're looking forward to all of the exciting events and also to the soccer games.
Yes.
Is this the very first time that the city has a soccer, right?
My understanding, yes. And the games will be played at Fort Ringel, so Fort Ringel Park. So we're trying to use, or we're using the park more and more. By then, we should have the concession stand fully stocked there and running. So it's going to be exciting to see the kids play.
Well, thank you so much for that.
Appreciate you.
We sincerely appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. I am Melinda Gomez, Rio Grande City EDC Executive Director. We continue supporting local businesses, local business growth through the Small Business Boost Grants, Main Street facade improvement efforts, and support for several businesses openings, including Alpha Electrical Solutions, Sepulveda Safety Solutions, and De La Cruz Leather Barn, reinforcing the EDC's continued commitment to supporting local businesses' investment and expansion. I'd like to take this opportunity to let the public know that our Small Business Boost Grants are still available. This is a one-time $2,500 grant available to small businesses for equipment purchases, marketing initiatives, and some business expansion. If you have any questions, just go ahead and reach out to myself or my staff, and you can call our office at 956-487-3476. We continue coordinating with development partners on infrastructure planning and ongoing economic development projects that support future investment opportunities in Rio Grande City. And we remain active in community outreach and marketing efforts through the RGC Business Breakfast Club, regional partnerships, RGB Startup Week participation, promotional campaigns, social media outreach, and coverage of community events aimed at promoting Rio Grande City and supporting local engagement. Thank you. Any questions?
No questions, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sincerely appreciate it.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners.
Good
Cristina
afternoon.
Vargas with
Good
Main
afternoon.
Street. This month, I already had my meeting with my board. Everyone attended, and we did go over the pending projects. Starting with the cemetery project, I reached out to Ruben, Director of the Water Department. We went out to the site. We checked more than 20 sites that need to be welded, so he's going to be helping with that next week. We also pending another quote. We have 2 quotes for the lighting fixtures. I did reach out to Capstone and also A-Line Finish LLC, so I'm waiting for those quotes. Going on for the downtown improvements, I want to also thank Marco and Parks and Recs because he did help me out with the new pots that were pending to be set up in Main Street and 2nd Street. So we did upset 10. We're still pending what's going to go inside them. So we have the supplies already. We're just trying to see hopefully next week because of the weather's not been helping. I did meet also with Ms. Leanne Montalvo. We were pending on the mural on Ms. Patsy Garcia's building. She is having well, I believe she did have surgery this month on her knee, so she'll be out for a few months, but she's ready to start hopefully in fall. So by then we should have all the supplies and ready for her and approve the mural that's gonna go on the wall. Texas Ramp Cafe, we have 2 quotes already, and I'm still pending for hopefully this afternoon. I wish I would have it today, and for Monday I'm pending one from Capstone and also one from RGB Environmental LLC. The Herina's renovation, also I'm pending 2 quotes on that. I did visit few business this month. I've been on R&R with the EDC with Melinda. I know she's been keeping up with the grants also, so we're still working on a few businesses on that. Coming up events, we do have the market for this coming up June, the 3rd Saturday. I did talk to Tony about the work that's going to be there. So I just want to make sure that it doesn't interfere with that date, and he said we're good to go. I don't want to make it that long, but we did have our historical preservation dinner. I want to also thank Commissioner Olivares for being there and helping us out. This week I also had Channel 5 reached out. We did have a small interview on Carlos and on the cemetery project. Any questions?
Just a comment, Mr. Cantu. How much money do we still have left for those, for the facade grants and? Or don't stress too much about it, Mr. Cantu, right now, but the point that I want to drive is that we're almost June, and that money needs to be spent before September.
I did have a few questions because on the last EDC meeting, Mr. Commissioner Barrera did mention it to me. And I'm just trying to get, I'm only a month in.
Yes.
So I'm just trying, if I could have a meeting with anybody that could also direct me and Melinda, because she's the one that's helping me out, that would be great.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
No. I've been reaching out to business, but I don't want to give like the wrong information. I know the tuxedo place was a must, like for us, a priority, and I know Melinda has been speaking to the owner also.
So
and
for example, we can help them with signage, we can help them with,
I have more than 8 buildings already on my list, but I just don't want to give out, go back.
Just to clarify on something.
Yes.
I know we had a facade grant, it's only one per year, right? Right now?
There's 3.
One per year.
What do you mean?
Yeah, we approved one.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Don't we budgeted for 3 or 4? Those are the 5,000 one? Yeah. Okay.
see, so, but you also have those extra funds for beautification.
Yes.
Yes.
And that tuxedo place falls
Perfectly.
100%
Yes.
on beautification, so there's no need for a grant or wait.
Okay,
because
that was my question.
Yes, because when I was driving to the meeting, I looked and I was like, Patsy's building, brand new, everything very nice, and right next door, it's not giving.
And they're willing to. I did talk to
It's
him.
very basic, because the windows are broken, and some of the molding needs to be replaced, at least to give him a decent exterior look. So please work on that, because those funds are like right there, available now.
Thank you for clarifying that. I'll get to
So-
someone that can help me out with that.
Yeah, so the ones that are gonna need more restructuring, those are kind of like the facade grant, those are the $5,000 ones. Those
Yes.
need to be, go through the application process, then you have discretion to beautify certain buildings there. Just talk to the owner, say, hey, I gotta spend this money, and I need to make your building look better than it is, whether it be with a sign, with a canopy, with paint, trimmings. That's discretionary. Obviously,
Okay.
you're not gonna blow it in just one, right?
Yes, of course.
But the idea is that we have that money reserved for downtown. We wanna make sure that downtown gets that beautification process, and we get with Mr. Cantu as to how much money
Perfect.
you
I'll
have.
get with you.
And Mr. Cantu can guide you as to how much you can spend per building or.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
One last thing, on the facade grant, it's a match. Like, if we have the $5,000 ready, the owner has to spend at least $5,000 as well, right?
We reimburse 50%.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, 5 and 5.
Okay.
Okay, so and I mean, with $10,000, with my experience in building, I can tell you that you can make it look appealing to the public eye.
Yeah, Melinda had explained me
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And you can call us. You can, I can personally help as well.
Okay.
If anything you need, just let us know, because we really want to help those
Businesses.
locations.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you.
Yes, those buildings are not looking good.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Commission.
afternoon,
Valerie
ma'am.
Vigasa, Personnel Director for the city. Before you have my report, and I wanted to this time announce that in April, we did participate in the Pit Bus Showdown as the Grande Grillers, and now that we did place, thanks to the Pan de Campo teams, and we continue to use these events so that we can work together as a team and build stronger relationships inside and outside of our regular office space and environment. But I also would like to just announce the new hires that we have for the month of April. We do have Daisy Lopez. She is with the Police Department as Communications Officer. Stephanie Leal, PD Communications Officer. Michelle McKee, she is HR Personnel Clerk, and yes, she is part-time. Lino Cavazos, Javier Herrera, both patrol officers. Maria Cristina Vargas, Main Street Coordinator. Ruby Perez, RGC EDC, Executive Assistant. And we had Jesse Guerra as a patrol officer as well, but he moved to greener pastures. Other than that, that's all I've got. If you have any questions for me.
I do. Do we have a program for interns? I've been getting a lot of calls from college students that want to come over and do internships, right? Not necessarily paid internships, but they want to come over, they want to...
We have volunteer
Okay.
opportunities.
Any specific requirements for college students?
Yes, we have. Let's see.
What's that, Mr. Gunn?
We did that internship, but it was like about 3 years ago or so.
Okay, and was that a paid internship or was that not a paid internship? Okay, very good. Because I've received a number of phone calls from parents and students that want to come over and just volunteer, essentially, in either municipal court, here at City Hall, Parks and Recs, anywhere.
We've had a few, and usually they want to volunteer like with the either library or with Ms. Rubio for events. So we do have that.
Okay, I'll get
I
together
haven't
with
had
you.
anybody recently ask.
Yeah,
But they
I'll get
can
together with you
reach
at a
out,
later
yes.
point. Thank you. Yes,
Yes.
okay, very well. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. Kathy Rubio with the Kelsey Bass Museum. This month, the museum staff, which is me, I assisted and attended city and community events like the Cinco de Mayo 5K run. No, I did not run, but I helped out. There were several grand openings that I attended. I attended the Historic Preservation Dinner at Gatos. I wasn't going to miss that Mexican plate. And of course, I also attended the Abrazo event, took the Queens at the Star Camargo Bridge. With the library and with the EDC, we co-hosted a Mother's Day event at the museum, and that was a wonderful success and a great turnout. I assisted the tourism director, our newly hired, he'll come up in just a little bit, with the Progress in Motion event. I hosted a cake decorating event with Elma's Cakes and Bakes. And of course, my biggest event that is coming up is the Miss RGC Freedom Fest pageant that is scheduled or slated for next Friday, June 5th, 5:30 at the RGC GISD Fort Ringgold Auditorium. Flyers, promotions, all of that has already been uploaded to our social media platforms, and I am getting applicants every day. And so I've also assisted with sponsorship and promo purchases for Freedom Fest that is coming right up. And with that, that's my report. Any questions?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Make sure to thank all of your staff on our behalf.
Oh, very well. I sure will.
The ghosts.
Everyone's a
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. Roy Garza with the Tourism Department. I've been with the city a little over 3.5 weeks now. I apologize, my report is not in your package, but I will let you know a little bit of the details, the stuff that I'm working on right now. I was able to coordinate with several department heads on the Progress in Motion ceremony for the water treatment plant coming up. Currently involved with Freedom Fest, in charge of the vendors. I'm happy to report with that. We do have 39 vendors since we opened up that early this month, and still receiving about 15 to 20 calls a day for more vendors to come in on that one. So we're having a great success on that one. Front project coming up, we have the Hunting and Fishing Expo coming up in August, 29th and 30th. We did release a flyer on that one. Ms. Cantu and I put that out. It's a project that we're working on together just to kind of save the date, and it spread like wildfire. So we've been getting calls. I know every department has been getting calls on that, and I apologize to everybody for that one. But we wanted to get a feedback as to what the public was gonna, kind of react to it, and we're getting an overwhelming response. I did have a meeting yesterday, and I do have 8 members from the city that are gonna be volunteering to be a part of this committee and, contact different retailers, just locally and throughout the valley as well. So looking forward to that one. Also, in September, we have another event coming up that we're coordinating with the fire department, the police department, also with the school here for the 9/11 memorial. It's the 25th memorial anniversary, and they are honoring the fallen firefighters that passed away on 9/11 itself. And the last thing that I'm working on is I am part of an international committee where I'm already reaching out to different international members throughout, on both sides of the border, so that we could convene and talk about how we can get together and create more awareness in our cities.
Thank you, appreciate it. Very happy about the Hunting and Fishing Expo.
I was just going to ask you a question. Is there usually a charge for this to go in?
Yes.
An admission fee?
And basically, the committee that we formed yesterday is we were discussing all those charges, what we're going to charge for the vendors, what we're going to charge for, the people, and depending on the amount of vendors and sponsors that we pick up, we want to keep it at low cost to the city, our community, to come into that event.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Please make it a very low cost.
We're trying our very best to keep it, and possibly we can even do it free. That would be even better.
Look, Mr. Garza, I think this is your second meeting or first meeting?
The first one.
Okay.
First one.
Now, when we sat in these chairs, we also wanted to bring to the community more entertainment, and that's why the position that now you're holding was open. It took us some time to get the right person, and here we are. 6-7 months later, now you're here. We see your energy and your enthusiasm to everything that you do. So we're very glad, first of all, to have you on board as one of the directors, well deserved, and we know for a fact that you're going to do well. But one of our commitments to the community was to start with the Parks and Recs, and that's where Commissioner Odolio Barrera comes in, and he was extremely positive. And when they started the transformation with the public, with the Parks and Recs. So now we have leagues for pretty much everything. We have basketball, we have softball, we have the soccer. We have so many leagues now coming in town. So that was part of the entertainment that we wanted to bring. And now with you on board, with the tourism, as the tourism director, we want to embrace that. And this is a perfect example. And that's something that the city honestly doesn't need to benefit or profit from, because it's a service that we need to provide to the community. So please try to make it very accessible. We don't want people to come, but it was very expensive. And no, because honestly, it's something that we need to provide. That we spend a lot of money on the police department. We spend a lot of money on the water department. We spend, these are your program. It's a program that is not going to be profitable. It's a program that needs to be for servicing the community that we represent. So always have that in mind, that departments like yours are not here to make money, are here to provide a service, and we were very up for entertainment. We want to have, the more entertainment we have in the city, the better. So please just always have that in mind when you come up with fees or entrances, please always keep it in mind.
Absolutely, and there's something, you know, that I have a good background in, is something that we always kept in mind when I was with the Chamber of Commerce as well. You know, how we can get our local businesses and our local economy to profit out of it, not necessarily our department to make money off of it, but for our citizens and our businesses to
Because
make money.
remember, all businesses get the same question every day. Hey, we're looking for sponsors. We're looking for sponsors.
Absolutely.
It's very hard for businesses, and I can tell you as a business owner, like we receive calls, texts every day to sponsor, and they all say, like, oh, it's not that much. It's only $100. Yes, $100 to 3 people on a daily basis. It's a lot, right? So maybe you can have sponsors maybe for $50. Maybe at least we want people and businesses to get involved, not just because they're gonna be the platinum sponsor or because they're gonna be the gold sponsor. No, we can have just regular sponsors for $50. That's more than enough. 25, whatever you think it's best, as long as they participate. The more, the merrier.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
None, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Does that conclude that concludes, right? Okay, very well. Having concluded item 1H, I'm gonna move now, skip out of order, going to item 6I. Okay. 6I, discussion and possible action to approve and execute the engineering professional services agreement for the City of Rio Grande City East Water Loop Project funded by HUD, agreement number B23 CPTX 1396.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission. This is for the execution of the engineering contract for Rio Delta Engineering that was selected at the last meeting. Their proposed agreement will provide comprehensive engineering services, administrative and project management services, which include the planning, design, bidding, construction administration, and the closeout of the project. These are funds that the Public Utility Department did receive of $2.5 million and that are funded by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development Program. We do have a representative from the firm if you all have any questions.
Is our attorney online?
Yes.
Yes, Mayor. I have reviewed the agreement and have approved it, subject to the bid documents being attached.
Okay, very well. That's your recommendation for today?
Yes, Mayor.
Very well. Do we have a motion to hear this item?
I move to approve item 6I.
Very well. A second on the motion?
Second.
Motion has been second. Does anybody have any questions about the contract in question? Having no further discussion, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. Very well. We're gonna go back. Does he have anything else for that?
No, that's
Okay. All right. We're going back to our item number 2, the consent agenda. And this is 2A, approval of minutes from previous meetings. A, B, and C, approval of action taken at the meeting of the City Commission regular meeting held on Thursday, April 30th, 2026. B, approval of action taken at the meeting of the City Commission special meeting held on Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. And approval of action taken at the meeting of the RGC EDC 4B board meeting held on Tuesday, April the 21st of 2026.
I move to approve item 2A, A, B, C as presented. I second.
Second, questions? Having no questions, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Going to 2B, departmental travel.
Mayor, Commissioners, Norma Foltz with the library. I have a an annual trip with the Officer Governance Training in Austin. And this would be that trip with the Texas Library Association, and I serve on the Latino Caucus. I'm part of District 4 and also the Public Library Division.
Very well. Thank you.
Hello again. I have two items. One of them is for Main Street, the Texas Main Street Program retreat that will be held in Huntsville, May 31st through June 4th. This is part of the contract with the Main Street that the Main Street Coordinator attend 2 conferences a year. So this will be the first conference that Ms. Vargas attends. And the other one is for the EDC Annual Budget Workshop. We are still currently working on the details for the conference, so you have a memo in your packet for approval.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor and Commission, next travel would be for board members and authorized staff for the budget workshop as well for June. Memo is on your packet.
Mayor, Commissioners, also the Texas Historical Commission has awarded a grant to your city manager to attend the National Association of Preservation Commissions in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let me tell you that the flight and hotel accommodations are paid for by the Texas Historical Commission through the grant. This helped us also keep our certified local government certification, which helps, apply for other grants like 6C presented by Ms. Rubio. This is in from July 21st to July 26th. And like I said, the expenses are paid by the Texas Historical Commission.
Very well. Questions? I'm sorry, no, not yet. Motion to hear this item.
I move to approve item 2B.
Very well.
Second.
Second, questions about the travel and expenses? Anybody? No?
No, sir.
Having no questions, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Moving to item 3A.
3A, Mayor and Commission, would be, because we said one of the names wrong. We
Okay.
had said,
What's the correct name?
Gerardo Garza. I think it's written incorrectly, or the new name is not there.
We'll make the motion with the
Yeah,
with the
okay.
new name. Okay. All right. So 3A, discussion possible action to appoint members to the Rio Grande City Rodeo Arena Advisory Committee.
I move to appoint Mr.
Jaime Izaguirre.
Eduardo.
No,
Gerardo.
Jaime Izaguirre as the new Rio Grande City Rodeo Arena Advisory Committee member, and make a correction on Mr. Eduardo Garza, who was previously appointed with the wrong name. His real name is Gerardo Garza.
Very well.
Eduardo.
Aquí dice
yes,
Eduardo.
that's how we had previously
Oh, but it's Eduardo,
said, but
right?
it's
Yes.
Gerardo.
Gerardo.
The way I mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The motion is
I
correct.
second.
Motion has been seconded.
Yeah.
Okay. Eduardo, Gerardo, okay, so just to clarify, we appointed Eduardo thinking it was somebody else. We're correcting that name's person to
Gerardo.
Gerardo.
And adding Mr.
Garza.
Izaguirre as well.
And adding Mr. Sayed? Yes, sir. Okay, that's, any questions about that?
No, sir.
All right, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you.
We're gonna get a quiz right at the end.
Oh, yeah. Watch out.
I've never heard a Gerardo being called Lalo. That was the confusion.
I know, it's usually Eduardo, right? But anyway. It's Lalo.
Congratulations, Mr. Seguirre and Mr. Gerardo.
Lalo. Number 4, ordinance A, discussion possible action to approve the second reading of ordinance number 2026-08, an ordinance of the City of Rio Grande City, Texas, amending the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget, converting 1 library position from full-time to part-time, authorizing 1 animal control position, confirming 2 part-time food pantry, 8 positions, providing for severability, and providing an effective date.
Mayor Commissioners, this was presented in the last meeting, and this is just the second reading for approval.
Okay. Go ahead and make the motion.
I move that we approve item 4A.
We have a motion. I second the motion. Questions?
Hold on, please. Okay. No questions.
All of those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. We're going to 5, contracts and agreements. Okay. 5A, discussion possible action regarding the approval of expenditures and contracts valued less than $100,000 but more than $50,000 that comply with or are exempt from Section 252.0215 of the Texas Local Government Code.
Good afternoon, Mayor Commissioner.
Okay.
This is, staff was recommending, the approval of from Vasquez Construction to, for a, airport marquee outside the, airport. That's gonna be, $9,000, and it'll be, replaced with the ramp grant of this fiscal year, 2026,
It's going to be with the grant?
with a grant, 2026.
Very well.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commission.
Uh-huh.
I have a expense for Chemtrade in $16,912.38. It's for liquid ammonium and sulfate chloride. I also have an expense for PBS, which is the chemical chlorine that we use to treat water at the water treatment plant. And I also have the reoccurring expense for
The fleet.
the fleet, yes, which is
Anything out of the
$14,000.
ordinary with this?
No,
Okay, very well. Thank you.
thank you.
I think that concludes the presentation. A motion to approve these items.
I move that we approve items 5A as presented.
I second.
Motion second. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. B, discussion possible action to approve pay application number 1 for RP Constructors LLC for the Rio Grande City wastewater treatment plant expansion project number TWDB project number 73874 CID 01.
Yes, this is the first pay application for RP Constructors for the wastewater treatment plant expansion project. This is work that they did from April 7th through April the 25th for this project, which is basically just a mobilization, installing the steel fence, excavation, and all that. So this total of the application is $604,686.85. This is going to be totally reimbursed by Texas Water Development Board. So as soon as this pay application gets approved, I'll be able to submit it for reimbursement.
Mr. Cantu, your recommendation that we approve this payment?
Yes, Mayor.
Okay, very well.
Mayor, I would like to move that we approve staff's recommendation and approve item 5B as presented.
I second.
Second, questions? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 6, there's 3 items from items for consideration and approval that are pertaining to the same issue, that being item 6A, D, and E. I'm going to ask that we consider them in one single motion. I'm going to read 6A, discussion and possible action to approve the authorization to procure for professional engineering services for Texas Water Development Board funding application for the Water Supply and Infrastructure Grants Program. D, discussion and possible action to approve authorization to procure financial advisor services for the Texas Water Development Board funding application under Water Supply and Infrastructure Grant Program. And E, discussion and possible action to approve authorization to procure bond counsel services for the Texas Water Development Board funding application under the Water Supply and Infrastructure Grant Program.
Yes, this is a new funding opportunity that through the Texas Water Development Board that the Water Department will be applying for. This is a full-on application for this, so we're needing to pass a resolution which has the selected forms on the resolution for the application that is due on July 30th. Pretty much it's for the engineering, financial advisor, and the bond counsel.
And this is for a new application for a grant, correct?
Yes, it's a new funding opportunity that they're offering, and it's 100% grant. There's no loan component in this application.
Very well.
Ms. Oneida, can you tell us a little bit about these grant opportunity and the possibilities that the city has for these grant and the amounts, please, just to give an estimate of what they're offering?
It is for water supply and infrastructure grant program. The eligible activities are for correcting the water system improvements, for including the water quality, capacity, pressure, and water loss, upgrading and replacing any water systems, providing new or existing service to other water systems through those projects, purchasing capacity of water systems, purchasing water systems, producing additional water system and including through reuse, purchasing water rights, and improving efficiency of water delivery through existing irrigation systems. Those are the eligible activities through this program. And it can range, depending what is the necessity for the city, probably up to 14, 15 million.
Okay. And just for the public, because they don't know what engineering services can do. They don't know the process. They don't know the applications. They don't know if the city will be paying for something. So in this case, the city got approached by an engineering company with a plan that there were some funds available from the government, right?
Yes.
And based on the necessities that we currently have, they anticipate that we can qualify for this grant, 100%, zero money, zero expenses from the city for the rehabilitation, change, and betterment of all the water lines, pumps, pressures, and you name it, any water problem that the city may have. The city can qualify for up to $15 million in the near future just by doing these right now, and this engineering company will secure the funds for us. Am I right?
Yes, and the engineering company that does the application will run, after we get awarded, they'll be working on the plans for planning, any bid documents, construction plans, and all that, closing out the document.
Okay, and the way it works, let's say that this engineering company brings those, let's say $15 million. Of course, they have a fee for us, but it's based on the amount they bring to the city, and that will not cost any money for the city. The money that they will receive for their services will be given from the grant money, right?
Yes, any funds that are given through Texas Water Development Board are covered through those funds.
Okay, do you have like a estimated date when they, we already know that July 31st is the deadline, right?
July 30th.
July 30th to apply, and then do you have an estimate time when will be notified if we qualify or not, and for how much?
For the qualifications, I did attend a workshop from them a few weeks ago, and we should know something by mid to late September of this year.
Oh, same year.
Yes.
So if we apply by July, August, September, 2 months, and then we'll know if we
Yeah,
if
2
we're
to
gonna
3
qualify.
months, I estimate, because we
Wow.
need to close out this application by May of '27.
These are great news to the community. Thank you to everybody involved in this, because if it goes through, we will be getting $15
And
million.
thank you to that engineering company for approaching us, with this opportunity, because it's a
Yes, and I
great.
think to close out and to finish this project, they'll give us into 2031, I believe, to close out, to finish out,
To
like the
finish out,
funds,
to
the
finish
funding and
So
everything.
5 years, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay, well, we want to do it in half the.
Hopefully less.
Yeah. Well, good job to everybody, all Mr. Milan, Ms. Sara, I know you were very involved in these with Ruben, yourself, and these are great news for the community. Hopefully we can get the max. So,
Hopefully.
Ms. Hernandez and Mr. Milan, push. Thank you for explaining. I just wanted to make sure that the community understands what these programs are and the way cities get money for the infrastructure that we know for a fact that is needed in our community. Unfortunately, sometimes the funds are not available like right now, but we're working very hard to get those funds so that we can make the necessary changes to better serve in the water department. So,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.
Very good.
Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve item 6A, D, and E as presented.
Second?
A second.
Questions, concerns? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion
Sorry,
carries.
I started the question before
Yeah,
sorry.
that's okay. At this time, I'm going to propose that we move to executive session. I would like to hear a motion.
I move that we move to executive session.
Second. All of those in favor?
Aye.
Time being
1:39.
1:39. Thank you. Order. We're back from executive session. We're ready to proceed with our regular agenda items.
2:35.
And the time is 2:35. We're going to resume item 6B, discussion of possible action to accept an award from the Texas A&M Forest Service for Training 8 Grant AE 1473-19650.
Good afternoon, Commission. This is where staff recommends an approval of Texas A&M Forestry Service is a grant awarded an amount of $10,000, which is reimbursed 100%. We're going to be using it for Rescue Randy, for a mannequin, and for also some machines, smoke detectors and stuff like that. Smoke machines.
Very well. Motion on this
I move
item?
that we approve item 6B as presented.
Second. All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. C, discussion possible action to approve authorization to complete and submit a grant application to the Texas Historical Commission for the Texas Preservation Trust Fund Grant Program.
Hello, it's me again.
Oh, hi.
Hi, sir. Okay, I'm going to read what Ms. Garza prepared for me. Staff recommends authorization for city staff, which would be me and her, to prepare, complete, execute, and submit all necessary grant application documents and related materials required by the Texas Historical Commission. We got approved for the second phase of the Texas Preservation Trust Fund grant, and so, yeah, we're going to just try to get our ducks in a row.
Very well, ma'am.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I move that we approve item 6C as presented.
Thank you.
Second, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am. F, discussion and possible action to score and select engineering firm and authorize city staff to execute engineering contract for RFQ 2026-07 engineering services for broadband infrastructure for the 2026 library infrastructure facility improvement grant.
Okay, these are for fundings that were awarded to the library for the 2026 Library Infrastructure Facility Improvements Grant Program. These would be for the engineering broadband. We did go off for solicitations the second time for this, since we did not receive any solicitations the first time. And there was a submittal from Fob Fentley. They're a firm in McAllen, and the total scoring for this, since it's under a scoring criteria, was 494.
Oh, we only have one.
Yes, there was only one, yes.
Very well. Okay.
Has this group done projects before? Are we aware of their work?
They do have recommendations in their packet and everything,
Okay.
but not with the city that I'm aware of.
Mayor, I move that we approve item 6F as presented.
Very well. Second?
I second.
Second. Any questions regarding this? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. G, discuss on possible action to approve and authorize to solicit a request for proposal for construction services of the Fire Station Number 2 project.
Yes, I did work on some documents for construction services of the Fire Station Number 2 project. They did already finish the design plans and the civil engineer plans for this. So we're just requiring authorization so we can start soliciting for this as soon as the documents are approved by legal.
Very well. The motion, gentlemen?
I move to approve item 6G as presented.
Second.
Second. Questions regarding this item? All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Discussion possible action to score and select paving contractor for RFP number 2026-08 for the street improvement project of 755 Country Estates Drive and Mockingbird Drive.
Yes, this is a solicitation that was solicited twice as well. We did receive proposals on the 21st of May. We did receive 2 proposals this time. Those were under GA Utilities LLC and JA Paving. The scoring for GA Utilities was 476 and JA Paving is 459. So the highest scoring form is the G8 Utilities. And this would be for the 755 and the Mockingbird Drive.
Okay. We need a motion to hear this item.
I move that we approve item 6H as presented.
Second?
I second.
The motion has been seconded. Questions regarding this item?
Long due project that we were waiting for, so good job.
Okay, all of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I believe that concludes all of the items.
Yes.
Very well. Going to item A, just want for the record to reflect on item A, 8B, and 8C. There was no action regarding personnel matters or real estate matters or the sale or acquisition of real estate. Having no further business at this time, the time being 2:41, we stand adjourned.